the number one amazing show, the Kilimo Faida Show. Mr. Joel, why did you venture in dairy farming? What did it take to start dairy farming, also in such an urban setting?
The challenges.
Not the challenges, like why did you start? Why did you decide? Ni nini likukujia ukasema nataka kuanzisha dairy farm?
Oh, for any person who may need or may want to establish dairy farming, what I would advise is that this venture is not for the faint-hearted. For one, you must be passionate, you must be so willing, and be ready to face the challenges that are involved in this venture. For one, there is what we call initial capital outlay. Initial capital outlay is the capital at hand that you have in order to establish the venture. As you can see, these are permanent structures. And being permanent structure, they are not meant for 3 or 4 or 5 years, but they are to last for time, for a long. They are long term in nature, and for which, if maybe you are not there as the entrepreneur or the owner of the business, your heirs, your children, your grandchildren can still take over the business. Only if they are passionate and so willing to do adventure in the business.
Okay.
So the capital challenge is very, very important factor. So where do you source the capital? At the same time, who will provide the capital and also the term of the capital? Do you also consider the payback period, PBP? Payback period. For how long will it take before you start paying back? You must be prepared for that. Because if you are venturing and expecting the venture to pay back as soon within a short period, then you are very wrong. So you must be prepared that this is a long-term venture. Put it in permanent nature, and at the same time, be ready for such challenges and the way to overcome them. You can prepare with your bank. You can have some other sources or the person that you can consult or contact for you to get the finances. The other challenge that you may face is human resources. Human resources is very important. The employees, the workers, how do you pay them? How do you treat them? How you maintain them? Also is a very, very crucial factor that is taken into consideration. The other thing is the ingredients that we use in order when preparing our feed. For example, preparing dairy milk, we may need 17 contents or ingredients that are required to prepare a full dairy milk, which will provide the animal with the energy to grow and also for the production of milk. If any ingredient is lacking, it means there is something that is lacking in your animal, and therefore the yield may reduce. So you must be prepared, have a ready supplier of the ingredients. If you are lacking that, then you must be prepared that the content, the quality, also the quantity of the milk may reduce.
I think, sorry to cut you short, maybe before you go to the next challenge, you talked about dairy meal. Do you mix your own dairy meal around?
Yes, we have our own mixer. So the only thing that we do is outsourcing or making arrangement with the supplier for them to supply the ingredients, but within the time, or so that we have those ingredients on time, so that by the time we have completed or our hours has been completed, then already we have the ingredients at hand to continue with the mixing.
Amazing. Thank you. On the same point of feeding, do you recommend Pakchong 1, and have you seen its benefits? Would you recommend to another farmer maybe who is thinking about to start?
Yes, I recommend the very first product or feed that I may recommend for the farmer is dairy meal. Dairy animal, for the lactating animal, dairy meal is crucial. And be strict to follow the program or the method of the feeding. Timing, method, and also the environment where you are providing your feeds.
Thank you. So it's good if you mix daily meal and some good portion of pak chong wan, you'll get good production of milk.
Yes, you can have. What you do, first of all, look at the animal body conformation, the weight. This will tell how much the animal or what weight, what quantity that the animal needs to consume. And by studying that animal, you'll be ready to know what feed to give, how to do the mixing, and also the quantity.
Thank you. You started the venture. You've been in daily farming so far. What are some of the benefits? Maybe I know you also have some future goals, maybe where you want to be. But so far, which are the benefits? Which are the benefits that you have got with this farming?
Here, anytime we started this venture, we had our own strategic plan. Our strategic plan here is, number one, our vision. Our vision is that in 5 years' time, we want to see that we can be able to have at least 100 lactating cows. And also at the same time, we may want at least 100 lactating cows. And at the same time, we are able to have our own cooler, other than delivering our milk to middlemen and the agents. We may see whether we can have our own coolers. Also, we can have also our biogas plant, so that it can provide with the source of energy that we require, so that to ease the cost of production. Because the challenges that is this venture face is the higher cost of production, starting with electricity, the feeding, and also the ingredients, and also where to source this feed. Our core values is having a workforce that is readily available and knowledgeable enough so that they are well prepared and know when, where, why, and how these animals needs to be maintained, and the reason as to why we are in that venture.
Wonderful, amazing. Now I have this question. I feel like you have a very good, you have a very ambitious goal, ambitious, and you are going to achieve it. Yeah. But where you are, I feel it's far away from where some farmers are, and some farmers would be interested to visit here. Do you welcome them to visit to know how far you've come? Do you allow them to visit and learn from you? And do you charge so that our viewers can get to know this message, and maybe if they are welcome, they can come?
So, as a farmer, if you are for the prospective farmers or future farmers, if you see you are passionate and you need to venture in this business, it is an agri-business, this venture. If you know very well, you are passionate about this, please be prepared. And what you should know is that once you come here, you are welcomed. But once you come here, the structures that you find here should not make you to worry. Because once you see them, you start comparing yourself with our own structure. Now you start asking yourself, how do I reach here? What can I do? How do I get? No. If you have even simple sheds for your animals, it is good you can start with that one cow, that one heifer, and still keep on moving. Because we know to achieve a journey or to complete a journey that is of several miles, you have to start with one step.
Thank you so much. That means they are welcome. Do you charge?
Yes, ours is negotiable. It is just something small for you to learn, and also to keep us moving, and also to see these our employees are motivated and also to see what they are contributing is not only ours, but also to the surrounding community and the society and also the nation at large.
Thank you so much. I'm happy. My farmers, you should visit here and learn the way I'm learning. Now, you have 300. From my own estimation, from the cows you have, I feel like okay. Like in total, like how many liters do you get per day in total now, regardless of
total, we get for now what I'm getting per day. I'm getting around 1,200 liters per day. I have about 9 milking calf, which consume about 54, but 54 liters. That is 6 per calf.
Umenishtua
At the same
kidogo.
time,
Okay.
there is some milk that we supply to the local customers surrounding. There is also some milk that we deliver to Nakuru shops. And then there is that large portion of milk of about 500 liters to 600 that we deliver to the nearby cooler as we are waiting or preparing to have our own cooler so that we can deliver them or supply to the consumer direct. So our plan is to become our own producer and the maker and the manufacturers of milk and other milk products.
So one day in future you'll have a yogurt brand.
Yes, you can. All those. That is where we are heading to. As you can see, we are moving, and maybe within 2-3 years, we shall be having our own cooler, our own plant, where we shall be able to pack our own milk, so that we can supply to the wholesale shop and other retailers, so that it gets to the consumers and the other consumers within our surroundings and also locality.
Thank you so much. Now, away from that, I have seen where the cows are feeding. I have seen where they are sleeping, but I have not seen where they are consuming water from. I don't know if they are consuming water.
The water, as you can see,
maybe my cameraman, you can also do this.
Our own water reservoir there. You can see it there.
Yes.
Our own water reservoir.
Yes.
That is the tank.
Yes.
About 3,000 liters.
Yes.
Then there is the pipe, the supply pipe that we use and they are connected to the watering point where the animal is able to serve itself.
Yeah. My cameraman, you can take this for me.
The water, it is able to place the cork on itself and is able to take the water. Once it leaves, then the water is able to put itself off automatically.
So it's more of an automatic system.
Yes.
So
it is automated. Our watering system is automated.
And it ensures that the water is very clean?
It is very clean. It is borehole water. And always in plenty supply, as you can see.
Good.
The animal is able to feed itself, it is able to open. And once it is satisfied, it will leave. At the moment it leaves, the water is able to put itself off automatically.
Thank you. You talked of the number of liters, you talked about the milkers. Do you have a record, or maybe do you just keep the records in mind?
Yes,
or how?
Our own records.
Yes.
Our own records are here. What we do, we have these records. And which, as you can see, once the milking is done, we have our milking can here. It's here. This is made of aluminium. For one, it must be very neat. And where it is kept in the racks, it must be very neat because milk itself is clean. And therefore, it requires clean apparatus. I hope you are together there.
Sure.
Then from there, what you do, you need to take the measurement of this can. Once you put your milk there, after milking the cow, you will weigh this together with the milk. After getting the quantity, you realize the quantity of the can, then now you get the quantity of the milk itself. After that, you have to put it in this can.
Which is aluminium.
Yeah. This is aluminum in nature. It is durable. At the same time, it is a very, very conducive and important way of milk conservation.
Thank you so
Because
much. Yes.
the milk may take time before it is corrected. The milk may not go bad, etc.
So thank you. What is the work of this device here? Do we have what is the purpose of this?
The purpose, these are for our own calculations that for the record purposes.
Okay.
And you must have them at the point at which must be located at the milking point, which must be neat all the time and restricted from access by an authorized person.
Thank you so much. I believe we still have a lot that we have not tackled, and I believe we'll be coming back in a short. Maybe we'll keep engaging you so that our farmers can learn every bit, because I want us to understand the pregnancy journey of a cow to getting a good breed, the breeding, and we'll be sure to come back to you in a short while, or in some minutes, or in some days, because we have to understand this. I think so. Thank you so much. I believe we still have much to tell us, and we thank you so much. So, Jael,
Thank you so much, our viewers. Stay tuned. Follow us on YouTube at Kilimo Faida Show. You can always channel there your questions. You can always comment. And remember to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Catch us on our next show.
until next time, bye.